Cotton is definitely the reason that we are here. Cotton is what has kept us here, and cotton will be what keeps us here in the future.
The year we've had out here in West Texas has been crazy. I know my son-in-law is getting tired of me saying this, but saying, man, I've never seen that happen before. I can remember a pastor told me one time, he said, Brother Bill said, you guys amaze me out here in West Texas. Said, you plant your crops in the middle of a desert, and then it amazes you when it doesn't rain. We're probably coming off one of the roughest years because we didn't get any help from Mother Nature, but we're not in this for 1 year. This is a legacy that was started by my father and Arvis's grandfather. I'm Matt Farmer. I'm Diane's husband. I am the second largest farmer in this area. My daddy still outweighs me by about 20 pounds. We farm in Dawson, Borden, and Linn County in Texas, primarily cotton. We take care of the land that we farm. We're proud of the land that we farm. The sustainability story has been written out here for years. When I think about sustainability in cotton, I think about how long some of this land has been in my family and been in Diane's family.
My name is Diane Farmer. I am a fourth generation farmer. Matt and I have been married for 41 years. Most of that has been spent on the farm.
And being a wife of a farmer, she has a lot of patience.
It is stressful at times. There's 2 times of the year that you would like to move somewhere else. That is planting and harvest. To have seen my grandparents, who were some of the hardest working people I know, if they weren't up and out doing something, I just never knew them to not be working. They had a lot of pride in the land. They passed that on to Dad, and hopefully they pass that on to me.
I'm Arvis Woodall, and I'm a second generation of this family, and I'm so proud of all of them. Of course, farming was about all I knew. I thought it was a wonderful way of life, and I'm so tickled and proud of my family following in my footsteps.
Arvis retired in '91 and turned everything over to me, and there's a lot of pressure in that to continue what his granddaddy started and then what he built on, and then now what we're trying to build on.
Matt and I have always tried to raise our kids, and we've tried to raise them with a lot of faith, a lot of pride in who they were, and a lot of pride in what they did. Pride in this land that God allows us to be caretakers of.
I'm Kristen Morgan. I am the 5th generation farmer. Been here all my life. Dad seemed to always make things fun on the farm. I remember him throwing us over into tromping cotton in a trailer, and we didn't know we were working. We thought we were having fun.
The newer generations and the way they think, this is one thing that has helped a lot, bringing Garen into the business, into the family farm.
I'm Garen Morgan. I'm a first-generation cotton farmer in West Texas. I've been married to Kristen for 12 years. In the few years that I've been on the farm, things have changed dramatically. We've doubled in size. Our farming practices have changed. One thing that's kind of stayed the same is the family unit.
There's a million things you can put on that crop to try to make it better. But the advice that my daddy gave me a long time ago was the best thing you can put on your cotton crop is your shadow. We sure don't have all the answers, but I also know that the funding and the money that Cotton Incorporated is putting back into our state sponsored programs will benefit us in the future as they have in the past. I know we're out here every day on the farm working to keep cotton sustainable. The struggles on the farm, it doesn't matter if it's in West Texas, if it's in Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Tennessee, it doesn't matter where you're growing cotton. The bottom line is the same. How can you produce more fiber and more seed with less inputs? A lot of that we've learned has come from these programs that CI has put forward and the innovations that have come out of those programs in the past. The things that are coming out of Cotton Incorporated help us do that a lot.
I'm a first generation farmer. I'm a transplant, but my son will be a fifth.
I hope that one day my grandchildren look back and they're proud of the way that Matt and I cared for this land.
You feel a responsibility for the older generation that you took over the farm from. Mm-hmm. You feel a responsibility for the younger generation that you brought onto the farm and brought into the family farm business. I never knew Harvest's granddaddy, but I just think it's pretty cool that I walked the same turn rows that he walked.